Hello there! Welcome to Technic Force Tutorials. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can manage the ShopFunnels settings. So, let's start. First, log into your dashboard. Here on the sidebar menu, just scroll down. Here you can see the settings. Click on it. In this video, I will cover all of the things here in the settings section. So let's start with the general settings. First thing you'll see is the current version of ShopFunnels you have. Next is your installation URL. It is where you have installed your ShopFunnels. You can see here, this is my subdomain name, and this is my folder name. So I have my ShopFunnels installed inside this folder. Here up top, you can also see here the subdomain name. This is the domain and this is the folder. Next we have the use router mode for store option. Then the force landing pages with HTTPS. If you check on this option, that means your URL also has the HTTPS in the URL and not the HTTP. If you check on this option, make sure that S is also available in the URL. If not, then add S here. If you're checking this option, and if you also have the HTTPS in your URL, then make sure you have the SSL certificate. If you don't have the SSL certificate, then HTTPS will not work, and it gives the browser warning whenever a user visits your page. If you have an SSL certificate, then also add S here. Otherwise, remove the S from here. Next, you can select your language of choice here. Next, you disable page preview to increase performance options. If you enable this option, and if you visit your store, then you'll see a preview here. If you disable this page preview, then you will not see the preview here. So I don't need the preview, so check the box. Next, you can select your default SMTP. Default SMTP is a very important feature. It means if you are using anything that is related to email, then having a default SMTP is very useful. So always make sure you have selected the correct default SMTP. Next, you can select your time zone depending on your country. Then, the Use Spinner for emails. On the sidebar section, you'll see the Email Marketing tab, where you can access the email composition section. Let me open it to show you. ShopFunnels has a very cool feature. Let me add in some text here. And if you're using this kind of shortcode, and if you also enable this option, then this option will spin this text and send these text options randomly per email. Now let's move on to Cron Command. Okay, so if you're using a sequence in the time gap, like if you have created a sequence after 10 days or 9 days, then in this case, you need to copy this cron command in your hosting panel. And we have a dedicated video regarding sequence. You can watch that video and you will get an idea how you can add the cron account. Now let's move on to the sales settings. This is the sales settings. Here you can see notification settings for sales. So if you want to get notifications about the sales from any customer that purchased your product, you'll receive those by enabling this option that will send email to you and will let you know which customers have purchased your product. For that, you'll also need to choose your SMTP. Choose your product and add in your email ID. Moving on, the cash on delivery email content setup. If you want to use the cash on delivery payment method, then you can add here the content according to your requirement. This is the email title and the email content. Next, we have the abandoned checkouts setup. So if you want to send the reminder mail to your customer who has abandoned their checkout, then you can select which option you want to use, set the time for it, and the email content. And again, we have a dedicated video on how to manage the sales and abandoned sales. You can watch that video here on our channel. Now let's move on to another section, that is the membership settings. This is also an important setting. If you're using a registration page and you want a customer to register to your site, then this setting will be important for you. So let me show you everything with an example. I'll just go to my store. And this is my registration page. Let me change the template. Now here you can see valid regular expressions for the membership password. So in this template, you can see here the password and confirm password option. If you want, a customer can add the protected password. Then in this case, you can add this regular expression as per your requirement. If you have knowledge about how to add the regular expression, you can change it. Otherwise, leave it as it is. Next, the forgot password email. This is the title for the forgot password email, and you can change this content. This is the subject title. If you want to change the title, you can change. Otherwise, leave it as it is. For this example, let me show you. I'll just register with this funnel and sign up. Now let me check here on the Forgot Your Password button. And I'll just say here's some content. Reset your password. Save this setting and refresh the page. And if I just enter my email and click here, now if I check my email ID, you can see the title that I have changed. This is the content and this is the link. So this is how you can change anything. And below, you'll see more options like cancel membership on cancellation purchase. If you want to cancel membership on cancel purchase, then enable this option. For example, I'll click here, product, sales, choose store, and if I click the cancel purchase, then this option will also cancel the membership. Now, if you want that any customer updates their info, you can enable this option. You can also see here, invalid credentials provided, text. This also is coming from here, and it will show after I show you me logging in here. And if I click on my profile, I'll also change my personal information. And again, we have a dedicated video on how you can manage the membership template. Going back, you also have the required OTP authentication for the email change. If anybody changed their email, then OTP is required for the change email. For example, I want to change my email address, so I just added another email address. And if I click here, update details, then you can see here the verification link sent to the given email. Please check your email. You can see here this option is sending the OTP. If I check my email, here's the verification email. So this is how this option works. Next, let's move to another setting, which is the 404 page setup. If you want to add the 404 page setup, you can add a template here. So this is how you can change the 404 page setup. Next, we have the setup success or error text. This is also an important setting for your ShopFunnels. Here you can see the setup product success message. Let me show you every field option with an example. So the first option is add to cart button. You can see go to cart. If I visit my store, if I choose any product, for example this product, and if I click here add to cart, you will see here go to cart. So you can edit the text over here. Now let me move to another text. That is product not available text. If any product is not available, for example, this product is available. Now let me remove this product or disable this product. Save and refresh the page. Then you will see here that now the product is not available. And this error is coming from this text. Let me show you. This is my product page. If I click here, edit the existing page, you can see here the product error. So this error text is showing due to this shortcode. Then you also see adding product to cart error, product buying error, error to show while trying to access product from a different store. For example, this product is related to my party store, but I'm trying to access this product from any other store like this one. So I'll just copy the full URL and just add it here. Now you can see here the product is not accessible from the current store. And that is how you can see the error. This is the product out of stock error, the variant not available error, variant product out of stock error, and the product variant does not exist error. Next, you also have the setup membership success text section. This text is related to the membership page. I will show you an example of all of this text. Here you can see the verification link to the given mail, like if I have already shown you this text here. Let me move the membership page, and here you can see all of this error. If I go to my store, click on my profile, you can see my profile page. Then click on the edit existing page. And here, if I scroll down, you can see the update error message and update success message. So you can use this shortcode to show the success or error message. For example, here, this is the product success message, and this is the product error message. So you can use this shortcode, and you can also find this shortcode in our help section. You can see a lot of types of error, and you can see the invalid login credential. And let me show you how this error will show in the membership page. So here I'm already logged in, but the invalid login credentials error are showing before I log in. So let me show you how you can see this error. If I go to the registration page, edit the page, now you can see here the validation underscore error shortcode. If you are showing membership related error on the membership page, then you need to use another kind of shortcode. But on the registration page and login page, you need to use this validation underscore error shortcode. This is my registration page, and I am using here validation underscore error shortcode. But I'm going to my membership page, address page, profile page, and if I click here profile and edit existing page, now you can see here the different kind of shortcode. Update error message, update success message. If you're showing error message on the membership page, you need to use this shortcode. But on the registration page and login page, you need to show error shortcode. Now let's move to the collection setting. What is the collection setting? Here you can see this is the default collect text. If I go to any store that I have, for example, roadside. If I visit my page, here you can see the collection not found, which is related to this text right here. You can write any text here. If you don't have any collection, your customer will see this type of error. And you can also change this image. For example, this is my collection not found email. If you want to change the email, just go to the product setup and change the image from here. Just click here to get an image. Just save the setting and refresh the page. You will see the changes here. Next, how many products do you want to show on the collection page option? Means the number of products you want to show in your collection page. Let me show you an example. If I visit my collection page, you can see I only have 4 products. If you want to show more products, then you can just add them here. Now this is the use of this setting. And if you're opening a default collection page, then this text and this description will appear here. If I open a different one, then you'll see a different title and description related to this collection. Now let's move to the product setup. This is a product not available text. You can change this whenever you want. Also, the product image here and the default product image. For example, I'll create a new product, set it on active, and now if I save this product and if I view this product, you'll see the default image. So if you want to change this image, you can just click here and upload here any image you want to show. So this is the default product image. So I hope you found this video helpful. Everything you need to know about the ShopFunnels settings. Thanks for watching.